Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Pro Futsal Center in Mount Evelyn, Victoria, for Group A action of the Australian Futsal Club Championships. And this is one of the matches we've been waiting for. Hakoah, representing New South Wales, taking on Gold Coast Force, representing Queensland, and the defending champions. Gold Coast were surprised a little bit earlier today, defeated by a strong Moreland Blues side representing Victoria by 2-1. So they'll be looking to get their points tally going here in this match against a solid Hakoah outfit who were running late for this competition. Their flight was delayed. That's why this match has been starting a little bit later than promoted. It was supposed to start at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Daylight Time, I should say. And it's starting at 7:30 instead. If you are watching in the East, 4:30 in Western Australia, 6:30 in Queensland. So big matchup here between Hakoah in the blue taking on Gold Coast Force in the white. We'll bring you the lineups shortly. The match has started, and Hakoah have started like a house on fire. No jet lag there. It's a short flight from Sydney to Melbourne. It's only an hour flight, but then they had to get to Mount Evelyn, which is probably another hour from the airport. So, and it is a Friday over there, so we'll wait and see how they pull up. Like we said earlier, Gold Coast will be looking to rebound from that earlier loss. Fadi Mikhail with you, joined by Nesta Fonseca and Alex Lalovic. Alex is doing the stats for us for the tournament. Nesta, your thoughts on this match? Everyone's been looking forward to this one. Oh, here's an early opportunity.
Thanks, Fadi, and absolutely right. This is probably one of the games we've been looking forward to watch. Gold Coast Force, the defending champions. And certainly one of the best futsal clubs in Australia, taking on the Hakoah, Boys led by Miles Tony, one of the most prominent coaches in the futsal scenery in Australia. I personally had the opportunity to work with him a few years ago when we went to Indonesia for the AFF Asian Championship, and he's a fantastic coach and a very passionate futsal person. So he's changed the outlook of this Hakoah side. So we look forward to this match.
Indeed.
Obviously, Gold Coast Force looking to bounce back after a disappointing first match.
And it is Gold Coast on the ball here with Reese Buick. We'll bring you the team sheets shortly. Just getting them lined up here. Gold Coast pretty much with the same lineup they played with earlier. Aaron Wu and Reza Bebani in goals. Gold Coast, of course, in their famous white kits. Sports team of the year in the Gold Coast last year. A big achievement. Buick with the shot. Looking to test.
First half of the match for Hakoah. Strong target. Protected the ball very well against the experienced Pilati.
That's
and here are the
that's Lucas Brandau, the target there for Hakoah. Nesta.
That's correct, and a few subs already for Nito. Now the experienced player number 12 is on for his first minutes. Looking to keep the team fresh. Great ball there by the goalie.
Interesting that George Lethbridge is playing against his old club here. George, of course, moved to Sydney last year. Oh, terrific shot. Hitting the crossbar from Adam Stacey. Best opportunity of the match so far coming to the Gold Coast Force.
Force trying to push the defensive lines up. Force a transition in the opposition's half. It's working well.
They started the last game this way, Nesta. Took the lead and then sat back and ended up losing that match.
Well, certainly it's not easy to press for 44 minutes.
Aaron Yu there with the throw. Victorian goalkeeper playing for Gold Coast Force. In fact, he came for a short stint to Western Australia to play for South Perth, if I remember correctly.
That's correct. It's a very experienced goalkeeper, Aaron Yu.
Reed there for Hakoah.
There's a few subs coming for Force. Let's see how the plays out. They managed to keep the intensity.
Centino there with the kick in. And it'll be Fenn with the corner for Gold Coast. Looking to take the initiative and score early. And that shot is just wide from Egita. Egita had a good game against Moreland. very, very lively. There's the steal by Gold Coast.
They really need to try to make this errors count. Gold Coast Force, you try to punish them.
Higuita once again. Gold Coast spraying the pass as well. Dak, who won the MVP or top goal scorer in the last tournament, or
I
both.
think it was both.
He took both awards in the last version of this competition, which seems a long time ago now because of COVID restrictions. But here we are again, and the shot on the turn coming from Fenn. Gold Coast certainly showing their intentions here early, 8 minutes in. Very high press once again. As Robert Isabel has checked in for Hakoah. It's Higuita once again for the Force. Good combination that play there between Dak and Fenn. Again, the Force looking to force the error. Unlucky there not to keep that ball in play. Hakoah with the restart. If you've just joined us, Hakoah from Sydney in the blue. Group A action. AFCC coming to you from Pro Futsal in Mount Evelyn. As Tom McGowan has taken a heavy fall there for Hakoah. Helped up by Jonathan Lynch. Oh, and the opportunity there for Gold Coast Force. Fenn with the header. You with the restart for the Force. Oh, that's given away. Here's a chance. Great tackle by Constantino. In fact, it's a Gold Coast ball. Higuita. And again. And the shot comes in, well saved. Dak with the opportunity. And we've got a stoppage here for a player who's down. Something off the ball there, perhaps. DeMello. Interesting to see Ethan DeMello playing for Hakoah. If I remember correctly, he was with Mascot Vipers. Very, very solid young talent. There's an injury here for Aaron Yu. That doesn't look good. He's holding his knee. They do have two outstanding goalkeepers, Gold Coast Force. Babani famously won them several competitions, or contributed to their victories in several competitions over the past few years. I'm assuming he's on the bench. He is on the team list. And Yu is still struggling. He's gonna come off here. No, he's gonna continue. Ebani is definitely on the bench, ready to come on if needed. Thoughts on this game, Nestor?
Yeah, I mean, it's 9 minutes in. Both teams are being very cautious. Don't want to concede anything. So I guess we'll see the best of them in the second half, as we've seen so far in all matches, especially Force. Obviously, you look like the more um, aggressive team. Hakoah just came off a fly, so it's hard to see what's going to happen in this game.
And this game has gotten a bit physical all of a sudden.
You can automatically see the pressure is dropped from Force. Not as aggressive as in the first minutes of the half.
Chilo's on the ball here. Now it's with De Mello. De Mello is a very highly rated youngster. Still a teenager. Was selected by the Futsal Roos to go to the AFF competition last year, which was a qualifier competition for the World Cup. I think he was selected for experience. I don't remember if he got any minutes, but for a teenager to be picked, he must have a lot of expectations for the future. Here's an opportunity for Hakoah, and what a miss from point blank range. Fornito with the opportunity.
He's usually very clinical in those.
He hit the ball well, he connected well with it. And the high press, this time coming from Hakoah. Set play from the left. Fornito with the shot. Reed once again, and again the block coming from the two-man defense set up by the Force. He'll get a third bite at it here. This time he doesn't shoot. Reed wasn't expecting that, and here come the Force on the counter. Oh, and the free kick was given and taken quickly. Hakoah, who have gotten into this match over the last 5 minutes or so. And their high pressure is starting to tell. They've had a lot more possession than earlier, and here they have a 3-on-2, and the shot is just wide. Another long throw from you. Looking for Nicolosi. This time Buick with the shot from distance. Both sides playing on the front foot, looking to take the initiative early. Oh, and here's an opportunity for Fornito, still Fornito.
Probably should have opted for the shot with his right foot.
Oh, and another chance for the Force. With Korea coming on to set up the play.
The game is open up.
Indeed. Pelosi there looking for Stacy at the back post. Fornito going long. Gets another opportunity to find Reed. Reed with the restart. Isabel. Reed once again on his left foot. Well defended by Nicolosi. Oh, what a terrific play and an outstanding save by Aaron Yu. One of the saves of the tournament. From point blank range. Their reactions were exquisite. Oh, but Fornito bundles his way through.
Fantastic goal. He didn't give up on following the play, and as a result, he managed to win the ball back and score an open goal, pretty much.
In fact, it was Bran Dow with the opener to give Hakoah a 1-0 advantage and put the defending champions in serious trouble here after losing to Moreland earlier in the day. Will the Force have the opportunity to defend their title after the first day of the competition?
Still early days in the match.
Here's Korea from distance. Yu, who just a short while earlier made an exceptional save, could do nothing to deny Brandao the opener. Here's a corner. Shot from distance. Coming from Stacy. Korea once again. Good defense by Hakoah. One back by Stacy. Gets it back. Oh, and that's going to be a penalty. Will we see a card as well? Referee's going to her pocket here on the left.
Really just try to dribble in their own half, lose the ball, and give Force the opportunity to get back in the game. Completely unnecessary at this stage in the match.
That was Danilo, whom we spoke highly of earlier, with that error. And it will be Stacy with the penalty. 4 minutes on the clock. Oh, what a terrific save! An outstanding stop. To maintain Hakoah's advantage.
Crucial moment for the match, at least in this first half. A lot of confidence will be given, or be taken away with the Force, really.
Purik from distance. Will they rue that missed penalty?
Well, something they did well, Force, in that last passage is try to press high, force the transition there. He worked well in the first few minutes. Can see a pattern, a channel there. You certainly have to be a little bit more aggressive in defense.
Liza Feria with that save, with that penalty save, and he's come off his line quickly here to deny Stacey once again. Will he prove to be his nemesis in this match? Here comes De Mello. Feria proving the hero of the hour for Hakoah so far. Korea now. Feria once again as he looks to launch the counter. With Barzell. 2 minutes on the clock. In fact, it is halftime. We'll take a short break. Hakoah with a 1-0 advantage over the defending champions. We'll be back shortly after these messages. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half action of Group A. This blockbuster match between Hakoah in the dark blue leading the defending champions Gold Coast Force by a goal to nil. Gold Coast had the better of the chances in that first half, 15 shots to 9, 5 on target to 3. They hit the post once, but Hakoah proved more clinical with Brandao scoring the solitary goal of the match. Nestor, your thoughts on that first half? Thanks to Alex Lalovic for those stats.
Yeah, very interesting first half. Both teams had their times. Probably the best chances came out of pressure. So, but I must say both teams struggled to keep up that pressure for the whole half. So
Ferreira proving the difference so far with that penalty save to deny Stacy. It was a very good save too. Wasn't a bad penalty at all. But yes, high press proving quite fruitful for both sides. A lot of the chances coming from that high press, and once again Gold Coast being forced to press high in the early parts of this second match.
you can see here that's why a lot of teams don't like to press. They don't want to get caught out, and that's a risk that sometimes you have to take.
Here come Hakoah once again. With Lynch. He got his pockets lynched there. But they've got the turnover and given it back to the Force. But again, Hakoah looking to play on the front foot in the second half as well.
Probably a lot more rotation done in the first half by Hakoah. Just quick 3-4 minutes and then sub. And it's worked well so far.
Both sides have turned up with big squads for this competition. So they're looking to go a long way in it. I think both sides will have aims to win this competition.
And it's great to play on a big court. I mean, most of the tournaments or the short tournaments like this in the past.
Oh, brilliant 1-2 with Correa looking to go in on goal, but Ferreira once again proving the difference for Hakoah. He's had a terrific match and another fine stop. Now he's unleashed Lynch. Lynch beats one, beats the second, runs out of territory.
As I was saying, most of the tournaments play in this format are on a small court, and it's great to have something like this for the teams to come and experience playing against the best in Australia in a short format.
Rabani there coming on in the second half for Gold Coast, replacing you. It's very hard to blame you in that first half. He had a good first half. Not much he could do about the goal that he conceded. Probably made one of the saves of the tournament just before that goal was scored.
Obviously, goalkeepers, the most important player on the court, according to a lot of coaches and players.
Hakoah with the opportunity. A shot from distance, well blocked by Correa. That was Fornito once again, showing his pedigree. Reed to take. Babani with the restart. And stolen once again by Fornito, forcing the stop.
Good pressure there by Hakoah, anticipating or pressing the target, try to force the transition.
Brandao once again. Reed, good through ball. Oh, terrific play to find Reed, and another fine stop by Babani. He's been the busier of the two goalkeepers early on in this second half. Hakoah looking to put some distance between them and the force. And at the other end, it's Dak looking to balance the ledger.
That's the risk Hakoah will have to take. Dak is a very good target, very strong on the ball.
Here he is again, gets his shot away, and Brandao again with the block. Mar has come on for his first minutes of this match for Gold Coast. Constantino, well defended.
The young boys will provide a lot of mobility, which is good for me in that match like this.
And the shot from distance, and it's just wide. As the shot count moves to 22 for the Force, 14 for Hakoah. So the Force trying their best to get back into this match. 7 on target to Hakoah's 5. But the stat that matters most is Hakoah 1, Gold Coast 0. Desperation starting to tell here with 15 minutes to go in this match. Gold Coast must score soon. Losi, once again, he's robbed by Fornido, who wins the corner and asks the referee for a little more. Nothing forthcoming from the referee, who's had a good tournament so far. Her decisions have been good. Oh, here's an opportunity. Oh, and that's a good turn, and nothing once again. And this time, De Mello asking for a call. Oh, nice play by the Force, and that should be a free kick. Indeed it is. Oh, Stacey takes it early. And it's wasted. Hakoah with the restart with Feria. Fornido from distance. Babani with the stop. And here come the Force at the other end. Oh, Brandao with the skills. Superb on the ball there. That was reminiscent of some Falcao magic. And here come Hakoah once again. The match is getting a little untidy here. A lot of possession being lost. Once again here by Mar. Brandao now for Hakoah. To make a statement, that should be a free kick and potentially a yellow card. It is indeed, as Brandao gets subbed off. 12 minutes on the clock. As Reese Buick checks in. Korea. Babani goes long. Oh, and the header from Nicolosi hits the crossbar. And the follow-up hits the crossbar from Correa. You can't have imagined this. 2 shots in a row, 10 seconds apart. Very unlucky for the Force, who, by the balance of play, have deserved better from this match. But Hakoah have proven so far to be the more clinical in a low-scoring affair with 11.5 minutes on the clock. Here come the Force once again. Good interception. Oh, brilliant back heel. End-to-end action once again. Commentators are finding it hard to keep up with this. Buick. And a shot from distance comes from Marr.
Fantastic performance by the youngster. It's actually helped level up the game a bit.
Ferrier once again with a fine stop. Buick to take. Dak leaves it. And another terrific stop by Ferrier to deny Fenn on that occasion. Fenn once again. Buick beats one. Doesn't beat the keeper. Ferrier proving to be the man of the match.
Fantastic performance by Ferrier.
Lynch with the restart. As he subs off for DeMello. Are we gonna get the first big shock of the tournament, with the Force potentially eliminated on day one of the competition? Nesta, who would have predicted that?
Well, the first thing is probably not a shock to anyone, this result so far. Both teams are very good, so any result here is possible and predictable. But yeah, certainly a difficult position for Force to be in.
They've got 8.5 minutes. To keep their tournament hopes alive. Oh, and that's wasted, and here come the Force with Buick. Oh, and he didn't pass, and now transition once again for Hakoah. Babani with a terrific stop. And again, was that the right decision with Reed waiting at the back post?
I thought the defender did quite well in blocking that passing angle, which made Buick hesitate. So I'll give credit to the defender.
Here come Hakoah with a terrific set play. Oh, and Babani's beaten, but the shot goes wide. Exceptional set play there from Hakoah. Probably the best set play we've seen so far in the tournament.
Another fantastic save.
And it was Tom McGowan with the open net that he missed, and Ferrier once again with a terrific stop at the other end. End-to-end action here, and again Ferrier called into action. What do Gold Coast have to do to score against this fine keeper? The follow-up shot is scuffed, and Hakoah can take their breath here. Long throw from Ferrier. as Fornito checks back in for Hakoah, who are making their debut in this competition and looking to make a statement here. Handball called there against the Force. Fornito with the shot.
We haven't seen Pilati in the second half.
Oh, what a terrific ball to DeMello, who finishes with aplomb to make it Hakoah 2, Gold Coast 0. What an exceptional ball from Fornito to find the youngster. And Gold Coast Force have a mountain to climb now. And a timeout is called here. Wow. All the pressure that they put on. Unable to score, and then they get hit with a blistering counter.
A bit of lack of communication there between Dak and Buick. And DeMello made his way through the middle. And a cool finish by the youngster. It's one of the difficult things of applying pressure. Just always try to maintain that communication when players have to follow the player or they swapping. Obviously, as fatigue start to kick in, communication start to drop as well. One of the challenges of that consistency.
There were three stages of that play: the pass, the vision, the take. It was a terrific first touch by DeMello, and then to round an experienced goalkeeper like Reza Babani and score into the open net. Exceptional play by
that's the quality of players when they can make those little details count. Knowing the goalkeeper like Reza, you like to make the right adjustments when you finish.
Against a goalkeeper of that quality, the best option is to try and go around him. And he took the correct option there, the youngster DeMello, to give his side a 2-goal advantage. Here come the Force again. Oh, and Buick didn't shoot.
Just Force haven't been clinical. They certainly created enough chances, but unable to convert. And so far we have 30 shots for Force, 22 for Hakoah. No far difference between the shots on target. 12 for Force, 8 for Hakoah. But conversion rate is certainly a bit better for Hakoah. I'd probably say the better chances have been for Force. But
again, Farrier with the stop. That one off a deflected shot. Well, scoring 2 out of 8 on target is a good conversion rate. Scoring 0 out of 12, well, now 13 on target, now 14 on target, is not what the Force would have expected. It's a terrific covering challenge by Reese Buick, who's hurt himself in the process.
Force players looking to get Brandao the second yellow card.
I think Brandao had every right to go for that.
I mean,
and he's getting subbed now.
He could have been taken as reckless, but the referee didn't agree. High pressure by Hakoah. They know Force have to take risk here.
We expected Hakoah to be fatigued from their late trip, but we forgot that it was the Gold Coast who started off the tournament, so this is the second match of the day.
Absolutely makes a difference.
Shot from distance from Fordido. And Babani with the early release, and what a read by Feria. Flying off his line, and here come Hakoah once again. Babani finds Correa, who's... oh, and that should be a free kick. No, instead, in fact, the referee says, no, get up. No free kick forthcoming.
Reza claiming a late tackle.
The tackle there from Jonathan Lynch. 3 minutes on the clock, Nesta. Gold Coast Force 2-0 down.
Well, I feel Force really need to go fifth man here.
Oh, here's an opportunity to Dak, and another terrific stop, but the follow-up is in. Dallas Dak bringing the Gold Coast Force back into this encounter. Faria did his best, but an unlucky deflection gave Dak a second opportunity. And here come the Force. An equalizer, I think, would bring their tournament back to life again.
Absolutely, even a draw.
With a draw and potentially 2 wins tomorrow, they could qualify in second.
There's still plenty of games, so we don't know what Småland going to be against the other team, so I think it's probably too early to make a call. We can't write anyone off here.
Again, Hakoah pressing high. Very impressive by the debutants, who won the New South Wales Premier League the last time it was held last season or the season before last.
Miles Tony's done fantastic there.
They had a break because of COVID. Buick with the steal and Buick with the finish. What a comeback by Gold Coast Force. From 2-0 down with 3 minutes to play, they've made it 2-2 over the course of 90 seconds. Shocking Hakoah, and bringing their competition back to life. Exceptional there from the defending champions, and did we write them off too soon? Here's Reed now for Hakoah.
I'm surprised they managed to come back without playing fifth man.
McBarney with the early release. Oh, and what a throw! And cleared off the line by Reed. 40 seconds on the clock. Here's Buick, the hero of the hour for Gold Coast. Constantino. And again to Correa. Well, that's given away. Oh, and that's a foul from behind. That should be a yellow.
So a reminder, the last minute stop clock.
Against Nicolosi. No card. Shot is blocked. And here come the Force. Can they grab a winner? Correa gives it away. Oh, and what a finish! What an exceptional strike. The error from the Gold Coast, punished with aplomb by Ethan DeMello.
Very good finish by DeMello.
For his second of the match. Have the Force forgotten their fifth man jerseys? This is the second time Aaron Yu has come on as fifth man.
Well, it looks like that's why sometimes playing low minutes can take a toll on players' decision making.
Another long throw. Hakoah from 2-0 up to 2-all, and then they found the inner strength to grab what looks like the winner. Of course, trying to bounce back again. As the clock and the time has run out, the end of the match, Hakoah representing New South Wales with a 3-2 victory over the defending champions Gold Coast Force. We'll take a short break and come back with the final match of the evening.
I've got Tom here with me from Hakoah. Tom, obviously a very good win. Very hard to hold on to a 1-0 lead, obviously, but you came through in the end. How's the team feeling?
Full credit to the boys. Yeah, they left it all out there today. It's a big shift from everybody involved. Obviously, being 2 up and cruising, and then going back to 2-2 really took some bit of heart from the boys. But yeah, they pulled through, and proud of them today.
Do you think the scoreline is a good representation of the game today?
Look, futsal's a real winner on the day. Scoreline's a scoreline. We're proud to come away with it, but yeah, the win's the win. We put the ball in the onion bag more than they did, so can't complain.
All right, well, you got day 1 behind you, got day 2 and day 3 looking forward to, all right? All the best, see you, mate.
Thanks,
all right.